a, she's a boy. She's in a male form. She's come in a male form. So this is Gadadhar. And then finally we have Shivas. Not Shivas, Adi. Adi means head. Adi Gaurabhaktavinda means the head of all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. So his name is Shivas Thakur. And Shivas Thakur is the one on the right hand side. Who is he? Narad Muni. You all know who Narad Muni is? The transcendental spaceman. Narayana, Narayana. And he goes around and he's in all the pastimes and he stirs the pot. Now he makes all the pastimes happen. So this is Narad Muni. So these 5 different personalities are called Panchatattva. They represent a particular what we call tattva, a particular aspect of the Supreme Lord. So let's look. Who are they? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as already said, is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. He's actually Krishna himself. He's directly Krishna himself. He has the same potency, the same power, the same. He's avatari, just like Krishna. Nityananda is Balaram. Advaita, we said, is Mahavishnu and Sadashiva, or Lord Shiva. Gadadhar, Radharani, and Shivas is Narad Muni. So in terms of tattva, in terms of who are they, or what do they represent, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu represents what tattva? Anybody say? Has anybody read? Has anybody read this book? The Adi Lila, the first book. What does Chaitanya Mahaprabhu represent? What tattva? Prema? No? Good try. What, you said the answer, what is it? Vishnu tattva or Isha tattva? Isha means the Supreme Lord. You say Vishnu or Isha. And so in other words, he's the Supreme Lord. Nityananda is what tattva? Guess. He's Balaram. So guess, what tattva is it? Guru tattva? No, Guru is actually separate. Guru is its own tattva. You could say this, not pancha tattva. What's the word for 6 in Sanskrit? Say again. Anyway, whatever the word is, you could say the 6th tattva. So 6th tattva, the Guru is a separate tattva kept separately. But pancha tattva is separate from Guru. So Nityananda is also Vishnu tattva. Is equal to Lord Krishna. Advaita is, can you guess? Vishnu tattva again, yes. Advaita is also Vishnu tattva. Lord Shiva and Mahavishnu combined. This is Sadashiva, not the one on earth. Sadashiva, the one in the spiritual world, and he's also Vishnu tattva, as in his Supreme Lord. Now, what tattva is Gadadhar? Somebody said it? Shakti tattva, which means the Lord's energy. And it's the eternal energy of the Lord. Radharani is the Lord's pleasure-giving potency. In other words, she's an energy, but then she takes on a form as Radharani. We'll talk about her in a moment. Shivas is what kind of tattva? Jiva tattva, which means is a living entity like us. So here you can start to see there's a distinction. The Lord is eternal and He is the Supreme Lord. Then we have the Lord's energies, and then you have us, the living entities. We are not the same as the Lord. This is a different philosophy. That's Mayavad philosophy. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to smash that philosophy. We are not equal to we are not the same as Krishna, we are not the same as Vishnu. We are Jiva. We can come under Maya's energy, Mahamaya. Whereas the Lord is always supreme. He's always in that position. So you'll notice 3 of them are in the Isha Tattva category. Now, if you want to have more, I've just simplified this, but if you want to have more detail, read the book. Actually explains even Nityananda and Advaita are slightly different category of Isha Tattva. But you'll have to read the book to find out. So let's discuss. So if Lord Chaitanya is Krishna, so let me read something from the Adi Lila. This is from verse 3. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna himself, full with 6 opulences. He is the absolute truth, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him. So Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself. But why is his color different? Okay, we accept, okay, that's Lord Chaitanya is Krishna. But how come he's not, what's the color of Krishna? Blue. Who thinks his color is blue? What is his actual color? It's not blue. It's not, or let me just say, it's not just blue. Pink? Not pink. Like a fresh monsoon rain cloud, so it's blackish, bluish, purplish. You know, have you ever seen a dark monsoon rain cloud? It's like that color. When you look up in the sky, you can think of Krishna. When you see the dark rain cloud, that's the color of Krishna. But Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not that color. What color is Lord Chaitanya? Golden, molten gold, yes. So, how is he Krishna? And why is he not so well known or worshipped as the Supreme Lord? Many of you may have had that question. So let's discuss. This is from verse 5 of Adilila, chapter 1. I'll read I'll just read it actually. Although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, previously they separated themselves. Now this is the bit in yellow. Now these two transcendental identities have again united in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Now why is his color different? Because he has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Srimati Radharani, although he is Krishna himself. What color is Radharani? Molten gold. So Lord Krishna, because he has taken on the mood of Radharani, he's also taken on the complexion of Radharani. So now he no longer looks blackish, bluish. So let me explain it like this. God is both male and female. How many of you knew that before? God is both male and female. Sometimes people ask, when I do sometimes university preaching programs, and then I remember one time one girl put her hand up and said, "Why is God a he?" They said the actuality is God is both he and she. They are combined. So Krishna is the energetic and Srimati Radharani is the energy. Without, this is from teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Without Radha, there is no meaning to Krishna. And without Krishna, there is no meaning to Radha. So one without the other, there is no meaning to one without the other. So example is given of like the sun. The sun without the sunshine there's no meaning to it. And the sunshine can't exist without the sun. So both are necessary. You can't separate the energetic from the energy. Otherwise there's no meaning to it. So similarly, you have Krishna who is the supreme enjoyer, and you have Radharani who is his pleasure-giving potency, the Shakti. You cannot have a supreme enjoyer if there's nothing to enjoy. So the point that needs to be, both need to be there. Now what happens is, in order to, although they're one personality, Radharani is like Krishna's heart. Although they're one personality, they separate eternally in order to enjoy pastimes. So Krishna is enjoying with Radharani, Radharani is enjoying with Krishna. Like that. But as Krishna, there is one thing that he cannot understand. Now, if he's Supreme Lord, shouldn't he know everything? Right? If Krishna is omnipotent, he knows everything, he should know everything, right? If he's the Supreme Lord. But why is there one thing he cannot understand as Krishna? The separation, feelings of separation, good? What Radharani feels from the separation that she feels. So, Krishna has questions. He has 3. Sorry, the writing's a bit small. So he's, as Krishna, he cannot understand what is the glory of Radharani's love. What's the extent of her love for me? What does she see in it? When she looks at me, what does she see? What is her love? Have you ever, if you're in a relationship, have you ever wondered sometimes, especially if you're humble? If you're proud, you won't have ever asked this question. But if you're humble, you might ask this question, what does this person like about me? Right? What is it they see in me? What's so special about me that they love me, that they like me, that they're attracted to me? And you may have had the question, I wonder what it would be like to see things from their perspective. If you went into their body and you could see why they're so in love. So Krishna has this question. What is it that Radharani sees in me? And then, what does she experience? Because he can't understand that as Krishna. You imagine if somebody wants to taste ras malai. Does anybody not like ras malai here? Just checking. Okay. Or pizza? I don't know. You don't like pizza? Okay. Let's stick with ras malai. Ras malai is it's an Indian sweet. It's like made of paneer and it's soaked in sugary milk, right? And such a tasty sweet. So, if you want to enjoy ras malai, what kind of person do you need to find? As in, if you were to go in somebody, let's say you were an alien and you wanted to enjoy or understand the taste of ras malai, what kind of person would you go into? Would you go into a person who doesn't like ras malai? Would you go into their body? No. If you really wanted to taste ras malai, you would go to the person whose absolute favorite sweet is ras malai. The one who relishes it the most, the one who just takes one bite and goes, like that. Right? Eats it really slowly because they're relishing every bite. So who is the topmost devotee? Who is the person, if Krishna wants to understand what is it that devotees see about him, who's the devotee, who's the topmost devotee, who's the one who relishes Krishna Prem the most? It is Radharani. So he goes to the other side. You'll notice now Krishna has gone to the other side, and if you look, there's a yellow dot. Watch this yellow dot on Radharani's heart. So he steals Radharani's heart. He captures her heart. And now he can feel what she feels. And because he can feel what she feels, what color does his skin go? Molten gold. Now he transforms into Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You see? So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu completes Krishna. Without Lord Chaitanya, there's one thing that Krishna can never understand as Krishna. He has to go to the other side and take on the mood of Radharani. So this is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, let me pause here. Any questions? Is that clear? I tried to use, that's why I wanted to use the screen to make it a bit more visual. Okay. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we've understood. What's the first reason why he comes? What was he doing? What we were discussing here? He's come to understand the mood of Radharani. He's come to taste Radharani's love. So that's the first reason why he descends. But there is another reason. And this reason is important for us. What's the second reason? So that's the medium. What's the reason why he comes? So he's tasting that love, but what does he also want to do? He wants to give all of us a chance to taste it as well. He's not selfish. You know, there's some people, they'll take their ras malai and go away. Right? You sometimes see it with the kid, with a young kid who's maybe an only child or something. You'll see they'll take their sweet and they'll go hide away, or they'll take the whole box of sweets and go hide away in the corner. They won't share it. It's like mine. Lord Chaitanya, the Lord is not like that. The Lord is tasting, wow, this is so nice. This Krishna Prem is so sweet. But I also want to give it to all of the fallen souls of Kali. So he also comes to distribute this love to us. So, because time is short, I will just skip through these. Maybe another time we can go through this in detail. So Lord Chaitanya as Krishna himself, he came in the mood of a devotee. So why is it that not many people know who Lord Chaitanya is? So this is explaining now. Because he came in the mood of a devotee, at that time, he didn't broadcast to everyone that he's God. He didn't want people to know it. When somebody came and would say to him, "Oh, you're the Supreme Lord," he would say, "Ah, Vishnu, 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 Vishnu," because it disturbs his mood of being a devotee. Now, sometimes he would go into the mood of Krishna, he would go into the mood of the Supreme Lord, he would do a certain thing, but then he would come out. The majority of the time, his mood is, he wants to be in the mood of a devotee, so he can taste what Radharani is feeling. He's tasting the ras malai of Krishna Prem. So that's why at the time Lord Chaitanya was here, 500 years ago, it wasn't well known that he's the Supreme Lord. Okay? So that's why many of you, I didn't hear about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before. So only after he departed, then his true glories became spread. And of course, our beloved Srila Prabhupada, he brought the teachings and the philosophy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to the West. And that's why now, through ISKCON and other Gaudiya Vaishnava traditions, other movements, now Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is becoming known, who his real identity is. But it wasn't always known. Hence why we are trying to encourage people to buy these books, Lord Chaitanya, about Chaitanya, the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and please read about it. So let's quickly look at what year was Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu born, or what year did he appear? 1486. Give her a round of applause. Come on, let's give her some love. Give her a round of applause. 1486. Anybody do a quick calculation? So how many years ago? About 500 years ago. So he appeared in a place called Mayapur Dham, or Navadvip Dham, which is about 200 kilometers north of Kolkata in West Bengal in India. And this is where he appeared, 500 years ago. Now this is where the temple of the TOVP, the Temple of Vedic Planetarium, is being built, one of the biggest temples in the world, and it's going to house 10,000 devotees. Yeah, this is the headquarters of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, is there. Why is it there? Why isn't it Vrindavan? Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's the head of this movement. He's the one we follow. So, 500 years ago, it was a very bad state, even in India. And there was no chanting of the holy names. Everybody was absorbed in materialistic activity. They were just trying to enjoy their senses. It got to the point where people would be competing, this is in West Bengal in particular, people would be competing in their weddings. And once they had, everybody was trying to do the biggest wedding possible and outdo everybody else's wedding. And when they had wed all their kids, you know what they would do to get another wedding? They would marry animals, just so they could do a wedding ceremony. And just show the people, hey, look how great, look how opulent I am. So like this, people were just absorbed in materialistic activity, and all the devotees were crying. Because the nature of a devotee is they don't just want Krishna consciousness for themselves, they want to give it to others. So when they would try to preach, when they would try to tell people, please, chant Hare Krishna, nobody was interested. So at this point, Advaita Acharya, he then sat on the banks of the Ganga where his house was, and he was calling out. So I'll just quickly read this verse. This is Adilila 1371. Krishnera avani kare sangan hunkara akrishna haila vrajendra kumar. By loud cries, Advaita invited Krishna to appear, and this repeated invitation attracted Lord Krishna to descend. So it's by the loud calling of Advaita Acharya and one other devotee. Anybody know who the other devotee was? You'll have to read the CC to find out. The loud calling, who is it? Haridas Thakur? Nice try. The loud calling of Advaita Acharya. And it's explained because he's Mahavishnu. His calling was so powerful, his voice was so powerful, it penetrated the universe, confirmed. It penetrated the universe and went all the way to the spiritual world and went to Krishna directly. So I was thinking, I wonder how his voice must have sounded when he was calling to the Lord. So I always think, he may have used a tune like this. You know, Ayanda Prabhu, there's one tune he sings. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I always imagine that maybe he sang some tune like that and his voice was so loud, it's like thunder, it penetrated the layers of this universe and called Krishna directly. And when Lord Chaitanya, when Krishna was called by Advaita, at that point, the Lord decided he was going to descend. So it's on his beckoning, on the petition of Advaita Chai, please, only you can help these fallen souls of Kali Yuga. They're so absorbed in just enjoying. Only by your mercy will they start chanting Hare Krishna. And so, in 1486, the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the land of Navadvip in Mayapur Dham. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki! And so today's celebration is like we're celebrating Lord Chaitanya's birthday. We don't call it birthday, we call it appearance day. The Lord doesn't take birth, he appears in the world. So this is his celebration, his birthday celebration, appearance day celebration. Now, when he appeared, nobody knew he was God. He was hidden. And he just was like an ordinary boy, and he did his education, but he was a super intelligent boy. And he would use logic, and he was one of the most intelligent students, to the point where he started his own school at a very young age, and he had many disciples, many students were coming to him, but nobody knew he was God. And when he would see a devotee, he would challenge them. He would challenge them and debate with them. And the devotee would be going crazy thinking, he is so intelligent. If he was a devotee, then he could convince so many people to come to Krishna consciousness. And in this way, they would just be praying to the Lord, please, please, make him a devotee. But they had no idea. He was the Lord himself. He would just bother them so much. One time he was walking along the road, and I think it was Murari Gupta, saw him, and he crossed the other side of the road and went a different way, just so that he wouldn't meet Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya saw this, and he knew this is his devotee. But because he was hiding that, he said at that time, one day, Murari, one day, you avoided me today, but one day you will not want to leave my association. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, okay? So when he was young, sorry, I interchanged. So when he was young, sometimes I can call him Gauranga or Nimai. So when he was young, he was known as Nimai Pandit or Vishwambar, two names. So Nimai Pandit, young boy, his father passed away, Jagannath Mishra. So as was the custom, they would take the ashes and go to a place called Gaya. So not the ashes, they would go to a place called Gaya, where they would do this, what's called the Pind. Some of the Shad ceremony where they would offer to Lord Vishnu, offer puja to Lord Vishnu. So on the way, Nimai Pandit became sick. He had a high fever. And his students didn't know what to do. So just to teach the world, now I wanted to put this pastime here because it's a very practical thing. He had a very high fever, and they tried giving him different medicine. Nothing worked. So the medicine that he prescribed, he said, find a pure Brahmin, wash their lotus feet, find a pure Brahmin, wash their feet, and then drink that water. And as soon as so you can see here, this one boy has brought some water. after washing a pure Brahman's feet. And the Lord then took that water and immediately his fever was cured. So, good idea. Gaur Nataraj, you might have a business opportunity here. Of your own foot, of your own water. So if anybody has a fever in the future, look for the cure. Right? Washing a pure Brahman's feet, drinking the water from that will cure the fever. So maybe somebody can test that in the future. So then after that, Nimai Pandit, he went to the temples. And there's one temple in particular, one main temple, where the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu are there. And the Brahmins are all doing the pujas there, Om Namo Narayana, doing all the pujas. And when Nimai Pandit saw the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, this is the first time, in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, this is the first time that he went into ecstasy. Now, he's not an ordinary person. He's in the mood of Radharani. And that ecstasy is so high that, you know when a normal person cries, when we cry, how many tear channels are there? Generally only one, right? Generally you only have one from each eye. One tear channel, one like channel comes down here, one comes here. His eyes filled up with so much tears. You know how many channels there were? 7. From each eye, it came out like river Ganga was coming out of his eyes. And all the Brahmins, Om Namo Narayana, all the Brahmins even were surprised to see. They'd never seen such ecstasy, such high ecstasy. Even they became overwhelmed and surprised. This was the first time Lord Chaitanya was experiencing great ecstasy in love of Krishna, in the mood of Radharani. I guess in this case in the mood of Lakshmi Devi. And it just so happened that a great devotee was there. This devotee, anybody know? Say it out loud. Ishvara Puri. Give her a round of applause. Yes. Let's give her some love. Come on, give her some love. Ishvara Puri was there. Happened to be there in Gaya as well. Ishvara Puri was a great devotee. And Lord Chaitanya, on seeing Ishvara Puri, he felt that Ishvara Puri is like a place of pilgrimage. He himself he has the Lord within his heart. The lotus footprints of the Lord are there in the temple, but Ishvara Puri has the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu in his heart. It's like a walking place of pilgrimage. So Lord Chaitanya, Nimai Pandit decided to surrender to him. And he asked, he begged, my dear Ishvara Puri, you are such a great devotee. I want initiation from you. So Ishvara Puri then gave him a secret 10-syllable mantra. And I would love to tell you the mantra, but I'm sorry, it's a secret. Because I don't know it either. No, I'm just joking, I do know. It is, those of you who are Brahmin initiated, it is the Gopal Gayatri mantra. Okay, the 10-syllable mantra. This is the mantra that Lord Chaitanya. So Lord Nimai Pandit, on his fingers, he would then chant this mantra, and he would chant this mantra, and he would chant this mantra, and it would make him go crazy. It would make him go mad. And at one point he asked his spiritual master, what mantra have you given me? It's making me boggle. It's making me go mad. And Ishvara Puri said, this is good. This is very good. Now, after receiving initiation, and this shows for all of us, that is it important to have a guru? Sometimes people say, no. I don't worship any man. I don't have a guru. Who is my guru? Bhagavan is my guru. Krishna is my guru. Right? But what is Lord Chaitanya? Who is Krishna? What is he showing? Even he is saying, you need to have a spiritual master. He's the Supreme Lord himself. But just to show the example, did Lord Krishna have a guru? Yes. Did Lord Ram have a guru? Yes. Setting the example. Why does the Lord need a guru? Just to show us. So after taking initiation, Nimai Pandit went into great ecstasy. And he no longer was interested in material education. Now he was just totally absorbed in just Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And when he went back home, back to Mayapur Dham, then he gathered all the devotees. And he was feeling such, you can see here, he was feeling such distress. He gathered the devotees and said, please, you're the only people who can help me. Now the devotees were a bit surprised. They thought, this person was so arrogant before, he was so proud. He'd walk around like this. You ever seen anybody walking down the street like this in Manchester? Right? Walk around with the chest out, like, he would, Nimai Pandit would walk around like this. So arrogant. People think, who does this guy think he is? And now, his mood was totally like soft. It completely changed. He was taking each devotee and he was crying and he was asking one question. You know what the question was? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Imagine someone coming up to you, crying tears and begging you, asking you, where is Krishna? So all the devotees were ecstatic. Oh my God, Nimai Pandit has become a devotee. Haribo! 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 It's like, I don't know, I was going to say, the President of America becoming a devotee. I don't know. like some great personality in your community who's totally wasn't a devotee. All of a sudden they become a devotee. And not only did he become a devotee, he was so humble. He would go to the banks of the Ganga and he would help people with their clothes. He would help carry things. He was so humble and polite. People were thinking, what happened to this arrogant boy? Now he's so humble and all he would talk about is Krishna. So he went to his school. He's the teacher of his school, of his academy. And all the boys got out their books and were like, teacher's back. And when he opened the book, instead of talking about all the logic and the grammar, he just spoke about Krishna. He just spoke about the holy name. How the holy name is everything. How Krishna's lotus feet is everything. Surrendering to Krishna's lotus feet is the ultimate goal of life. Nothing else matters. And for 10 days he was talking. Then he realized, oh my God, what am I doing? The students have come to learn about this material education. So then he told them, please, go to another teacher. One boy stood up. He said, Nimai, we will not go to anybody else. If you're going to talk about Krishna, then we want to learn about Krishna. But we don't know how to chant. You have to teach us. So Nimai was very happy. He stood up and he began to sing. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Hari Haraya Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan. And in this way, the first Kirtan started in Navadvip, inaugurated by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki! So this Kirtan was going on in the school and the residents of Navadvip, they heard this sound. People came rushing. What is going on in this school? The devotees came rushing. They were so ecstatic. Finally, confirmed, the Sankirtan movement had started in Navadvip Dham. Now, one day, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doing Kirtan with all the devotees. And he wanted to express his heart. And he was crying, he was choking. But through his tears, he told them the pain. He said, when I was coming back from Gaur, I passed through a place called Kanai Natshal. And there, I saw this beautiful blackish, bluish boy. He had a beautiful garland. His flute was so beautiful, I can't even describe it. A peacock feather, like bluish hair, bluish blackish hair. Such beautiful eyes. And such a soft boy. He said, I saw Krishna, the Lord of my heart. And this boy, he came running to me and embraced me. He embraced me so nicely. But then all of a sudden, he ran away. Being afraid of what? I don't know. And then he disappeared. Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna, the Lord of my heart? Where is Krishna? And he was going to then the devotees could understand that why he was in such deep separation from Krishna. And it's from this moment onwards that Nimai Pandit will spend all his life deeply in separation of Krishna, just like Radharani was in separation from Krishna. This is the love that he came to taste. And when Krishna disappeared from that moment, Lord Chaitanya Nimai Pandit began to experience all these ecstatic symptoms. He would sometimes jump up so high and then crash down to the ground. And the devotees would be, Hari Hari! Hari Hari! They would be scared that his bones are going to break. Sometimes his teeth would chatter. I don't know how teeth chatter. They thought his teeth are going to break. Sometimes he would have horripilation on his body. Anybody seen a jackal-fruit? You know the skin of a jackal-fruit has these big, almost like spots, these big bubbles. His skin would become like that. He would cry incessantly. Sometimes he would laugh. Sometimes he would cry. All these ecstatic symptoms became manifest with him in separation from Krishna. So this love, this Krishna Prem, this separation from Krishna is the special gift of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wants to give this gift to all of us. You'll notice that when we sing Hare Krishna, some of the tunes are happy tunes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. This is like Radha and Krishna union. But then you'll notice some tunes, they bring out separation. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And so this is the special gift that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So sometimes devotees will sing union tunes, sometimes we'll sing separation tunes. And it is especially these separation tunes, this is what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was tasting. What it's like to miss Krishna. All of us are in that situation. Who here has met Krishna? Don't put your hand up. Even if you have, don't tell us, don't advertise it. Because we'll all come and worship your feet. Right? Who has actually met Krishna in person? So, until we don't meet him, let us be in the mood of separation. Let us be in the mood, when we chant Hare Krishna, let us be in the mood of Krishna. Does Krishna need us? Does Krishna need us? Does he actually need us? Questionable. But do we need Krishna? 100% yes. So at least when you're chanting, be in the mood of, you know what? Even if you don't need me, Krishna, I need you. And if all of us were in this mood, if all of us developed this mood, there would be no more wars. There would be no more fighting. Actually, there would be so much love of God. So Lord Chaitanya, Nimai Pandit, he was in this mood, and every night he would gather all the devotees and they would go into the house of Srivas Thakur and they would shut the doors. Nobody else was allowed. It was a private, right? Imagine, we sort of private invitation. Once you got in, as you had a special ticket, then we locked all the doors, right? Nobody else from Manchester is allowed. Nobody else from Birmingham is allowed. Luckily, I got in. Right? Lock the doors, it's a private function. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would do these special kirtans and he'd be dancing, and practically the entire night they would be doing kirtan. And nobody would feel tired because they were absorbed in calling out to Krishna. And they would be pious people. And they would want to get in. They'd be outside the doors, but they weren't allowed. There would be atheistic people. Have you ever been out on chanting on the streets? And you get some people who are a bit like envious, or they say a few bad words, you know, whatever it is. This is not new thing. Even in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time, 500 years ago, when he would be doing these kirtans, the kirtans would be so loud and so ecstatic. Some atheistic people would be there in the neighboring area of Srivas Thakur's house. And they would criticize, what's wrong with these devotees? Like when I walked in, you know, the kirtan, they were screaming at the top of their lungs. What's wrong with these people? Why are they are screaming so loud that they are going to wake Mahavishnu from his slumber, and then he's going to kill everyone. They were blaspheming on that level. Then they were saying, because at that time, India was under Muslim rule. They were saying, we have heard news, bad news, that the king, the Muslim king, is sending 2 boats to Navadvip because he has heard there is some chanting going on. And because of these people, all of us will be in big trouble. So in this way, they were criticizing and blaspheming the devotees. But Lord Nimai Pandit didn't care. He went out and he gave instructions to all the pious people. He went out, it's like going out into the streets, the city centre of Manchester. And he was encouraging people, go every day, go back home. When you go back home, every evening, even just clapping your hands, bring your family members together and chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. No instruments even required. Even you can just do that. Just clap your hands, sing together. And in this way, everybody will get, what's the result? What is it Lord Chaitanya has come to give us? Krishna Prema. You will get love of God through the chanting of the holy names. This is Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Right? Is it a difficult process? Is it expensive to chant Hare Krishna? Expensive, right? How much did it cost? Nothing! Just your voice. That's all it costs. To sing Hare Krishna. Bring your family together and just sing with devotion. Sing for the pleasure of the Lord. And when you do that, by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, you will get Krishna Prem. The love that Radharani has for Krishna, that is the love we will experience. And some of you devotees, I'm sure many of you have experienced this love when it comes out from within, where you just want to cry. You just want to cry and you can't stop yourself. You feel that connection with Krishna. This is Lord Chaitanya's mercy. So that is why we are celebrating today. And just the last comment, last point. Soon the entire Navadvip, the chanting of the holy names was going on. But the 2 boats from the king were making their way to Navadvip. And we will find out what happens next in about half an hour. Confirmed. So just to finish off, I wanted to give you darshan of the deities in Mayapur Dham. These are 7 feet tall. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like life size there. It's actually 7 feet tall. If you stand at the back of the temple room, it's like massive. So Shri Panchatattva Bhagavan Ki. And then we encourage devotees to also worship Shishi Gaur Nitai at home. I think the announcement was made, please bring your Gaur Nitai. So there's quite a few Gaur Nitais here, it's so nice to see. If you don't have Gaur Nitai at home, then at least in the meantime, these books, the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the CC, is like a deity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even if you have this. So even, sometimes people say, oh, I don't have time to read. Don't worry. Even if you don't have time to read, keep these books in your house because they give out an energy, they give out a vibration, even in your house. They're giving out love. And who knows, even if you don't have time to read, maybe your kids will come and pick it up, and there's such beautiful pictures, and it'll get them interested. I remember in my house, I was 8 years old, and we had all the books, and I'd go, when I was bored, I'd go, we didn't have YouTube in those days. I was bored, I'd get out the books, and I'd open and I'd always look at the pictures, and look at, here I am today. So it works. So yes. So you get Gaur Nitai deities will have the books. So, I hope everybody is clear now. Who is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So last time, let's say the Panchatattva mantra together. Together. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu Ke. Cool. Can I hand over back to our MC?
So, His Grace Nitya Nitai Kirtan Prabhu Ki. Did you like that? Did you like it? Haribol! Thank you so much, Prabhu, for coming all the way from Birmingham. He travelled all the way from Birmingham to give class. We really appreciate for taking time and delivering a wonderful lecture. Prabhu always gives a wonderful and very engaging lectures. So thank you so much. Let's express our gratitude by chanting one loud Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, Prabhu. So now, we kindly request you to face the deities. So now we can perform the bathing ceremony, Abhishek ceremony of the Lordships. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu Ki Jai.
अच्छा भी आएगा ना अरे 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 Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Hare Krishna. So are we starting the Abhishek soon? So listen out for the tunes that we sing now. What kind of tunes did I say that we sing? Do you remember? Separation tunes and union tunes, yes. So let's do Kirtan together. Request everybody to really sing from the heart. Can I request some of the Kirtanians to come down to the floor area, the Kirtan area. Those of you who are singers, please come to the floor area so we can sing nice and loudly here and create the mood while they get the Abhishek ready. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale. Sorry, everyone together. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Deve Shesha Shanyavadi Paschatya Deshitarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta. Everyone together. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta. Once more. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone together. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaur Nitai, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Once more, everyone together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Once more, everyone together, from the heart. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. once more together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Can someone play Kirtan? Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
जय श्री श्री गौरिताय भगवान के श्री गौरंग महाप्रभु महामहोत्सव की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे।
Hare Krishna. So thank you Nitai Kirtan Prabhu, very aesthetic Kirtan. Now there will be a very beautiful dance performance followed by a drama. Okay, so Tisha will perform the dance, and before that, just one humble request. At the time of just one humble request, at the time of serving prasadam, the service to serve the prasadam is already allocated to a team. Okay, please don't jump in the last minute to serve prasadam, because we have 5 or 6 volunteers. It's already allocated, the service is allocated. But if you have the desire to serve prasadam, please come and speak to me. Will engage you in the Sri Ramanavami festival, like that. Okay, so the team is already allocated, service is already given. Every time what happens is, in the last minute people just randomly comes and joins to serve prasadam. It gives some little disturbance. So if you really have the desire to serve prasadam, come and see me on Sri Ramanavami. Your name will be first in the list. Okay. For this festival, we have 6 or 7 people team is already there, so they will do survey. Okay, because there are some protocols to follow. That's why this is my humble request. Okay, Bhavani Mata.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Happy Gaur Purnima. Tisha is performing Bharatanatyam, classical Indian dance, for the song written by Vasudev Ghosh for the Jai Jai Jagannath Sachiranandana. Now I am going to read the translation. All glories to the dear son of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi. All the three worlds offer prayers onto his lotus feet. In Nilachala, he holds the conch, disc, club and lotus flower. While in the town of Nadia, he holds a sannyasi staff and a water pot. It is said that in olden times, as Lord Ramachandra, he killed the demon Ravana. Then later, as Krishna, he revealed the splendorous opulent pastimes of Goloka. It is he who has come, oh, from Raja, he has come to Nadia, accepting the mood and lust of Sri Radha. He has come from Raja to Nadia. He has come, now Lord Govinda, the cowherd boy, has come as Lord Gauranga. He has come distributing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Vasudeva Ghosh says with folded hands, he who is Gaura, he who is Krishna, he is who is Jagannath. So Tisha is performing her dance now. Thank you.
Jai Jai Jagannath Sachi
Thank you, Tisha. Very wonderful dance performance. Oh. It's a very wonderful dance performance. Now kids are doing a small drama, Chand Kazi drama, and you can see very cute Chand Kazis today. So I am handing over the mic to Matu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tisha, for the wonderful dance performance today and glorifying Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are now, we'd like to take you back to probably late 15th century, 1486, Navadvip Dham, Bengal, Bharat, where Lord Krishna appeared as the Mai Pandit, whom we lovingly call as Lord Chaitanya or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We all are aware that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he encouraged and promoted the Sankirtan movement, as the only way in this Kali Yuga, or the only way out in this age of Kali. So he started the Sankirtan movement of chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and every household in Navadvip that time started holding satsangs and the Sankirtan movement regularly. However, Bengal at that time was governed by Pathan Muslims. So today, our young devotees will depict one of the very famous pastimes that happened during that time with the then district magistrate called Chand Kazi. Please bear with our young devotees as they have probably done 3 practices, including today's one at backstage. So please bear with them. And we might have to take some time in between scenes when they are prepping themselves up for the next scene. So please bear with us. But I'm sure they will amaze you with their hard work.
Give some space, possible.
going on inside?
I don't know. There's something going on inside. There's some people, fanatics, they are dancing and chanting and doing all sorts of nonsense. They're all low-class men, and we're all brahmanas here.
I also heard this before. Every night, they come to Srivas Thakur's house and perform their secret rituals. They are even low-class men. So rude. So rude means literally so rude. They always lock the doors on us. Disgusting. Let me see what's going on inside.
You can't though. They've put some sort of curtain on the wall, so you can't see what they're doing. For all we know, they could be jumping, spinning and dancing all around.
They always lock the doors on us. This is an insult to us respectable Brahmins. My heart is burning from these insults.
But what can we do? We're two humble Brahmanas. We can't really do anything against a horde of people, can we?
I know. That's why I reported this matter to Chand Kazi, the town magistrate.
Wait, Charankazi? Really?
Yes. Me and a few great personalities from our Smarta community went to Chand Kazi and reported this matter.
When?
Yesterday. Chand Kazi will now warn these fanatics.
Well done, my friend. Good job.
Yes. Chand Kazi will now take appropriate action against them. I'm not staying here any longer. I've got better things to do. I'm leaving now.
I'm also going to leave now.
Stop this nonsense. How dare you do this nuisance like this? For so long you have not followed the regulative principles of your religion, but now you do so with great enthusiasm. May I ask by whose power are you doing so? I am Chand Kazi, Chief Magistrate of Navadvip. Listen, this is my ultimatum to you all. No one shall perform Sankirtan, either at home or in the streets of the city, and no one shall follow regulative principles. Today I excuse your offense, but next time, if I see someone doing such Kirtan, then certainly he will be punished. The punishment is not only to seize your property, it is also to convert you into my religion.
What can we do now? The Sankirtan Yajna is the foundation of our movement. What can we? How can we stay away from it? Yes, how can we stay away from it?
Chanting the holy names of the Lord.
How can we stay away from chanting the holy names of the Lord? Srivas, what can we do now?
My dear devotee, don't be disheartened. In Satya Yuga, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha in Treta Yuga, Ravana and Kumbhakarna, in Dwapar Yuga, Kamsa, Shishupal, Jarasandha. They all committed so many atrocities against the devotees. But what happened?
The Lord protected the devotees.
Yes, the Lord protected his devotees. In the same way, in this Kali Yuga, Lord Gauranga, the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, would come and protect us. Do not lose hope.
What is going on, devotees? Why are you all looking so sad? Why are you not out there doing kirtan and dancing?
My Lord, the atrocities of Chand Gazi are becoming worse day by day. He even broke a mridanga.
Do not worry. Nobody can come in the way of our Sankirtan movement. This is Yuga Dharma. Nityanand, assemble all the devotees on the streets. I will bring the Kirtan party. We will bring the flaming torches and smash the Qazi's palace.
Harinam Sankirtan ki
Jai! Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki
Jai! The devotees dispersed right away, each going his way in great anticipation, not caring about eating or anything. Excited talks filled every home that Nimai Pandit will take out a Sankirtan and dance in the streets of Navadvip. For the many thousands who were lamenting for so long that they could not see Nimai Pandit's dancing, this news was cause of great rejoicing. So everyone prepared their own torch. Huge barrels of oil were kept in readiness. Navadvip in those days was very thickly populated. The constant flow of people with torches poured out of the houses onto the streets. The women, children, and old men were excited with great anticipation. Slowly, the clusters of devotees moved towards Nimai Pandit's house.
Roaring sound is piercing my ears. It's becoming louder and louder. Soldier, what's happening outside? Who are they?
Sir, that is the thunderous roar of Sankirtana movement. Millions of people are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and approaching our palace. Nimai is leading the movement. They may enter our palace and kill us any time. Run away. Run away from here quickly.
What? Oh no, I see them coming, shouting and roaring. Soldiers, protect the walls. Hey Allah, save me. They are breaking the walls and destroying the gardens. I must hide. Calm down, please. We are here for friendly talks. Don't be aggressive. I will sit here at his doorstep and someone please inform Qazi that I am here.
Lord Chaitanya calms down the crowd and sits at the doorstep.
Good evening, Chand Qazi. I am Nimai. Good evening. I'm here as a guest, and upon seeing me, you hid yourself. What kind of etiquette is this? You have come in a very angry mood. To pacify you, I did not come to see you immediately. Now you are pacified? So we can talk freely. Actually, you're just like my nephew, because your maternal grandfather, Nilambara Chakravarti, was just like an uncle to me. We had good relations with him. When a nephew is angry, an uncle should be tolerant. Similarly, when an uncle commits an offense, a nephew should not take it so seriously.
Ah, yes, my dear uncle. So, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Yes, you are most welcome.
Do you drink cow's milk?
Yes,
Therefore, the cow is like your mother, and the bull produces grains for your maintenance. Therefore, the bull is like your father.
yes, I must agree.
So, why would you kill animals who are just like your mother and father? What kind of religious principle is this?
Are you trying to criticize our cow killing? In your Vedic scriptures, I have seen there is an injunction for killing cows in sacrifice.
No, that is not killing. There is a Vedic injunction that clearly states that you cannot kill a cow unless you have the power to bring it back to life. In the olden days, the Brahmanas used to kill cows in sacrifice, but they used to bring them back to life to perfection. This act was done in great benefit. Nowadays, no Brahmanas have such power, so it is strictly forbidden.
But just as you have your scriptures, we have ours. Cow killing is allowed in our scriptures and therefore not a sin.
No, but you don't have the power to bring an animal back to life. Therefore, you are responsible for the animal's death. You will rot in hellish planets for as many thousands of years as the amount of hairs on the body of the animal.
My dear Nitai Pandit, all you have said is true. Our scriptures have developed only recently and are certainly not logical and philosophical. Yet I accept them due to my faith and community.
Now, can I ask you another question? And please don't cheat me with your lies. When you first saw the Sankirtan movement on the streets, you opposed to it. And when you broke the mridanga, you said a threat, but you didn't carry it out. Why is this so?
My lord, please come to a private place. I shall then explain.
No, these are my private associates, and your secret will be safe with them.
Well, after I went to the Hindu street, broke the drum, and stopped the Sankirtan, that night I had a terrible dream. Do you know what it was?
Take the mic. Kids, move that side. Move that side.
So Chand Kazi is narrating his dream, and in his dream, he saw something that terrified him. So we are trying to portray the dream here on your right.
How dare you stop the Sankirtan of my devotee? How dare you? How dare you break the mridanga of my devotee? How dare you? The way you broke the mridanga, I will break your neck the same way. You rascal!
No, don't kill, don't kill.
I will spare you this time. But if this happens again, I will kill you. Do you understand?
After saying this, the lion left, but I was very afraid to see the marks of his nail on my heart.
Soldier! Soldier! Do not stop the Sankirtan movement. These Hare Krishnas are not ordinary people. Do not stop the chanting. Don't! Just do not! Don't!
My Lord, I have understood very well that you are the Supreme Lord Narayan himself, chanting of the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is the goal of human life. Forgive me, my Lord, for all the sins I have done.
My dear Kazi, saying the holy name has blessed you and all of your sins have been forgiven. You are now a pure devotee.
My Lord, it's only by your mercy have my bad intentions vanished. Please favor me so that I'm always devoted to you.
Of course I will, but there is one thing that I would like to ask. Please don't try to stop the Sankirtan movement anywhere, especially in the district of Nadia.
To as many devotees, to as many descendants to take birth in my dynasty, I give this grave admonition. No one shall check the Sankirtan movement.
Haribol!
Haribol!
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So, you enjoyed the performance? So we saw the hard work of Purnima Mataji. Yeah, it's not so easy to do these rehearsals with the kids, but she planned, she coordinated, and they have done very nice drama and of course dance performance also. Quickly, can you tell your names very quickly?
My name is Suzanne.
Suzanne.
My name is Kabir.
Kabir.
My name is Ashwant. My name is Haridev.
My name is Sharon Tej.
Naman.
My name is Bhakti.
My name is Shakha. My name is Utika.
My name is Jyotika.
My name is Yashasvi.
My name is Shavi.
My name is Kathit. My name is Katha.
So, Chandika is double role. And today is Tisha's birthday. And here we have a beautiful cake to cut along with your associates. Tisha, come. Where is Mummy? Where is Mummy? Knife is with Mummy. You come first. Bhavani Mataji. So I humbly request all of you to sing, Hare Krishna Mahamantra for Tisha. Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to Tisha, Hare Krishna to you. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. Hare Krishna to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kishan. Wishing you a very happy Krishna conscious birthday. Yes, you can also.
It's a little high for me. Not used to being on big stages. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. So thank you everyone for taking the time to be here. When we were preparing for this program in the days before, there was a question we were asking each other. It's a new venue, it's far from the temple, it's a working day. How many people will come? How many people came? Nearly 200 of you came. Give yourself a round of applause. Haribol! Some of you I know have come from far off places: Huddersfield, Stoke-on-Trent, Preston, Prestwich, Warrington, Haribol, and Birmingham. And thank you for taking the time and the effort to dress up. So many of you have taken the time to dress up nicely. So many Matajis and Prabhujis are dressed up. I saw a little boy dressed up as Krishna also. There is a little boy somewhere dressed up as Krishna. Is it girl? Hare Krishna. So thank you everybody for taking the time to be here today. We are very, very grateful that you chose to take the time out from whatever you were doing and be with us and celebrate Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu's appearance day. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. So we will shortly be serving prasadam, and that's the last part of the program. Please make an orderly queue. And then everybody will get prasadam. You know, we never miss anyone out. Okay. Special thanks to the sponsors, main sponsors of the program today. Her Grace Shama Shriji Mataji and her husband Ashok Prabhu. One big Hare Krishna mantra for their spiritual well-being. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. There is also an anonymous donor. So Hare Krishna and big Hari Bol to everybody who supported for this program today. Hari Bol! I'll share a quick anecdote. Once what happened, Prabhupada in the early days took some Western devotees to Vrindavan, and the Vrindavan Krishna Balaram temple was under construction, and the Western devotees, they decided to have a tour of Vrindavan place. So one local, a Bengali local, it happens to be in Vrindavan, saw these Western devotees and he wanted to serve them. So he called them, and he happened to be a sweet vendor. So he said, come, please come to my stall and I will feed you, and I have a variety of sweets. So all these devotees, generally not used to getting this kind of honor, lined up for all the sweets. And all the Western devotees had rasagullas in their hands, in their mouths, and in their pockets. And then, after a bit of feeding, what happened? One car went past. And who was in the car? Prabhupada. And all the devotees were fixed. Prabhupada in the car. What to do? Where to hide the rasagullas, gulab jamuns? What will he say when he sees us feeding so much? But then the car passed by and the devotees breathed a sigh of relief. But then what happened? The car stopped and it came back. And it came back. And Prabhupada rolled the window down. And he looked at the devotees, and devotees were like, they couldn't even see Haribol, say Haribol or do pranams because their hands and mouth were full with sandesh and whatever Bengali sweets, rasgulla, everything. And then Prabhupada stepped out of the car, and what did he say to them? He came close and he said, Bengali sweet, very, very important for life. So the devotees were happy. Okay, Prabhupada didn't reprimand us, he didn't scold us, he appreciates Bengali sweets. So okay. And then in another place, after a while, what happened? Devotees were again carrying a bag of Bengali sweets. And then Prabhupada came to the book table and the devotee said, Prabhupada, Bengali sweet, Rasgulla. And then what did Prabhupada say? He picked up Chaitanya Charitamrita and he said, this is the real Bengali sweet. Okay, so a long-winded introduction to the real Bengali sweet. We've got the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So much we discussed today. If you want to dive more into reading the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, today we've got a sweetwala all the way. He's come from Bengal via Birmingham to Manchester to distribute the sweets, the most amazing, most sweetest part to you. So we have Shama Shriji, Ujjwalamani Mataji is there somewhere? Mataji, please come. So Mataji is having a celebration shortly in the house, and we are offering a set of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita to you. Prabhu, can you please come on the stage, please? Yeah. Mataji, please come. बेटी के लिए इसकी क्या कर लेंगे? So, His Grace Nitai Kirtan Prabhu, the Bengali sweetwala for today, come all the way from Bengal via Birmingham, is handing over the sweetest part we have in ISKCON to Her Grace Ujjwalamani Mataji. She's accepting the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita set on behalf of her daughter. Haribol. Photographs? Some pictures? Group pose. Quick. Thank you, Mataji. One loud Haribol. Haribol! So, just one last announcement. Especially for today, there is a special offer going on. These are vintage edition sets. We only have 2 more left. The regular price is £75. But only for today, if anybody wants, there is a discount. Only, I'm going to increase the price. Only £51 if anybody wants. Any takers? One. Anyone more? There's a set in Hindi language also if anybody wants. Hindi? Okay, one Chaitanya Charitamrita set taken. Haribol! Should we do it now? Okay, later. Thank you so much. Once again, really appreciate all of you taking the time to come here and help us do this event. Hare Krishna! Prasadam awaits you. Oh, there is Aarti, sorry. Oh, sorry. My mistake, there is Aarti as well. Aarti Prasadam. I am hungry myself. What to do? I'm sorry, but
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, 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 Nitai Gauranga, Nitai, Jai Sachinandana, 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 Jai Sachinandana. Kiba Jayo, Jayo Gaura Chande, Arati ko Shobha. Jayo Gaura Chande, Arati ko Shobha. Kiba Jayo, Jayo Gaura Chande, Arati ko Shobha. Kiba Jayo.
Sapan, 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 sapan.
Janavi Katavani Jagamanalobha Janavi Katavani Jagamanalobha Gaurangera Rati Shobha Jaga